Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Pacific Drive. After my video on the DLC, I figured I'd play more, tried to do a members video, completely goofed how routing works, and so this is, I guess, going to be my next public video. The other one will be members only or something, or maybe it'll go public, who knows. I was having a weird day. Anywho, I want to do more stuff in the DLC. I think the DLC is incredibly cool, and I like the whole artifact system. However, I have a really bad engine, and unfortunately, to get another engine and upgrade it, I'm going to need to go here. I'm going to need... is it this? No, that's fuel. Engine. Here we go. There's only a couple of engines in this game, which is actually really good for me, because that means I only have to get a couple. However, I need the advanced workbench and stable energy. Stable energy is easy to get. Advanced workbench is a little trickier. So that's something here. That would be this one, which means I need unstable energy from somewhere, which means I need to focus on the plot. So go back to Sierram and see what we can do with it. I don't remember why we're going back to Sierram. Oh, this looks messy. Okay, so we're going there. Cloud anomalies are plentiful. Swift storm. Oh, instability closes in right away. Something's moving. Keep an eye out. Okay, so I cannot go up there. I made this mistake earlier thinking I could, like, loop around. The answer is no. So yeah, this is our destination. We're just going to go through this one. Cloud anomalies are plentiful, which, not my favorite. Should be fine. Okay, let's take a look at the car. Everything good? Visit the friendly dumpster and pack survival tools. Dumpster. Got a plasma. Really like the friendly dumpster as a concept and an execution. Okay, so the question is, do I want to pack an extra impact hammer? The other question is, I have the hydro generator. Oh, that's awesome. Not useful for what I'm doing, but we're going to want it. I'm going to put it in here for the time being. Once we have more slots along the side, I think the hydro generator will be a little bit more useful, because we do need another car battery when we get the chance. Oh, this is something new. Things aren't so bad. It's not that different from home, but we don't talk as much as we used to. There are things she can't tell me, but it's for our safety. I get it. It's a good contract. Okay, well, doesn't seem like there's anything I should be thinking about. We're just... no. We need another impact hammer and scrapper before I go out, just because my two are probably going to break. Ooh. We are completely out of scrap metal. So, luckily they're cheap enough to make that I can probably make another on the field. And if I can't, oh well, we just make do. It's one of those games that I've been, like, craving to play more and finish. I don't think this is going to be a series that I put out quickly. This is probably going to be something that sits members only for months as I record it piecemeal. And then eventually I have every single episode and then I just release it all on the VOD channel. I gotta figure it out. Okay. Could do that and just, like, blitz through, but we want to stop for resources and other things. I mean, we're out of scrap metal. That's rough. I don't know where to get scrap metal from in plentiful quantities. I'm assuming cars. I think we want to stop for every wreck we can find and see what I can do with it. Probably. Oh, it is so weird playing this during the day. Oh, interesting. I could just leave. We could actually grab the anchor symbols. Huh. Yeah, there's no reason why I can't go for the extra anchor energy early. Unless it makes it so I can't leave. I have not tested this. Okay, pop this open. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to just see if I can make it out like a bandit with a bunch of spare energy here. Damn it. Turn my car off. Who put the shift directly next to the keys? I understand why this game isn't VR, but some part of me is a little saddened by that. But I also know that I wouldn't be able to play this in VR because I would get violently ill. I haven't tried any games where you're like in a cockpit flying around. I should probably try it with No Man's Sky at some point. I also don't have a computer set up to comfortably, or a recording setup to comfortably hit my tongue. Comfortably play VR at the moment, which is a tragedy. I really like playing VR as a... Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to be able to get out of this. I don't know what that is. Left, right. Okay. Leave that alone for a second. Tow truck. We have off-road tire. Anything else from it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'll just snag this and then drive off. I think grabbing these does mess with the stability of a location, which means the storm might come in faster. Which, like, yeah, that could be a bit messy. But, I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah, how much energy do I have? Not much, actually. Whoa! What? The hell was that thing? Minuteman. Now it doesn't look like I can do anything with it. Eerie. It had popped up and scared the heck out of me. Okay. So, we've barely gotten any energy here. Yeah, bad gateway area, proceed, but I do appreciate that I can stop. And pick up some spare stuff early. And in car. Yeah, so we're going for these steel panels. Hopefully they'll have the scrap metal that I'm looking for. Yeah. That's what we need. Seems like panels give better than doors, but they all give scrap metal. Which, yeah, I'm going to need in large quantities because I need steel, I need steel plates, which are expensive. I need all sorts of... Wait. Search first. Yeah, go for the panels. Nothing in the fuel tank. Could go for the door. I think I'm just going to continue on. If I need glass, I'll stop for glass. Okay. Got some cabins up ahead. Might as well grab those. Could go into the comm station. We also have this guy, who's a right proper annoyance. I think he didn't spot me. Yep, didn't spot me. First time I ever ran into one of those that scared the heck out of me. Now I'm kind of ambivalent. Okay, so left, right. Might not be a problem. I thought this is something I can... Ah, here it is. Conductive gold shell. Okay, impact hammer. What do we got in here? Mostly junk, I'm assuming. Oh, I can just press T if I want to harvest these things. Let's see. Anything else in here? No. Gotta boogie a little bit. I wonder if the left-right doesn't affect me on foot. If it just affects my car. Might. Put that in. Alright. There we go. Well, the storm's not coming in. We've got plenty of fuel. And as soon as we get to the next region, I can leave if we need to. But we want to take as much time as we can. Oh, it's one of these. Wow, this is not much of anything. Unless there's more in the back that I don't know. And I haven't spotted. Let's see, is this one locked? Yeah. Hopefully there's like upgraded versions of the impact hammer at a later that I can grab at a later date. Hi, Bart. Okay. Backpack has cloth, another pry bar. Can't believe I have enough inventory space for all this stuff. I guess we already had stacks of everything. Alright, looks like we're good. Let's, offload. Same thing with this. Do not know what conductive gold shells do. But I have one. Let's just go forward. We have a radiation storm coming in. Not ideal, not a problem. That's not great for my bumper. What you get for reading the map? Well, on the road. Okay, do we want to stop at these cars? That's a lot of cars. Okay, pop it this. I'm going to need a second scrapper. Okay, crude panel might not have as much. No, it's still good. Yeah, a little bit more duct tape. But I can swing duct tape. And yeah, if things start to get a little spooky, we just bail. Might be more. If I notice the radiation tick up, we leave. But yeah, the 3-car pilot actually is kind of a good source of a bunch of resources. Ooh, steel panel off of that one. We certainly need those. Oop. Yeah, so go for trunks in the future. Okay, could go for other things, but nah. Yeah, it's about to get to me. So the one problem is this one is very much going to pass over me. What is more practical here? No, let's go along the windy road. I see a fuel station. And the rad storm's moving fast enough that I could probably just stop there. Because I think the radiation clouds, they're not actually dangerous to me as long as I'm in the car. And so I can just wait it out. We could try and go trade. And big bonus, it's not actually going to touch me if I'm down here. So if I stop for every, like, crashed and abandoned car, kind of along this twisty road, it'll just leave me alone. Probably. Okay. This is one of those games where, oh, how would I describe it? Familiarity breeds comfort. The first couple times I played this game, I was like legitimately really worried that I was going to do badly. You know, not understand or get caught by something, get wrecked. Have to worry about like monsters popping out at me. So far it's mostly just been like, don't run over a tourist. Seems to be the easiest answer. I was expecting grabbing the stability things would have actually destabilized the whole area, but it looks like we're good. I'm sure there's probably worse anomalies later that I'm missing that will almost inevitably cause more problems later on. But at least for now, I haven't been feeling overly pressed. Let's just put it that way. It's still creepy as hell. Oh. Got some extra flares. Where I can, like, transfer half of them. I'll have to work on that. Yeah. So that'll be gone by the time I actually get up to where I need to go. Assuming I don't, like, crash. Nope. Seems like it's gonna clear out. And yeah, we can just take all the time we need. I don't think I'm going to stop for that one. If it's a car that clearly has, like, a trunk. Yeah, these two look to be in good shape. Yeah, knowing I need, like, stupid amounts of scrap metal is going to give me pause for at least a little while. Just because good to have a huge supply of it at home. Also, duct tape's nice. But yeah, I think we're looking for the more intact cars. I was really hoping I'd be able to mulch the big trucks. And maybe later, better locations are going to have more of what I'm looking for. Higher tier resources and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, Rad Storm's almost gone. Things are good. Okay, take a left. I don't think that car is worth stopping for. These, on the other hand, might be. Yeah, if you can see a little bit of color, it's worth the effort. Because if it still has paint, that means you can, that means it's got better stuff. Oh, okay, I think we're hitting our time limit. So I should probably respect that in Boogie, because I don't know where that storm's coming from, nor do I know where it's going to stop. Well, I mean, we know it's going to just cover the whole area, but it might cover my exit, and I don't know what happens when that happens. Okay. So I think that's good enough for me. Okay, good. And yeah, I've got plenty of gas, so I don't think I need to care deeply about stopping at the fuel station. I could, though. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know what kind of reach it's got. Yeah, giving me some radiation, so I don't think I want to go into the big Dans at all. Nor do I think I have the time for it. We're just going to leave it alone. I got other things to do. And we do want to get out of here before the storm starts. If I see a big truck, I'll probably pop out. Go look for it, but that's it. Whew. Because, yeah, everything else is going to give me resources. Maybe good ones, maybe not great ones. I would have had a bunch of scrap metal. And, like, maybe I have time. But, there will be other cars. There will be so many cars. Probably by the end of this, I will be swimming in so much scrap metal. I won't even know what to do with it all. Seems like I had plenty of time, though. This one we can stop for. That seems intact. Not really intact, but, like, good. Armored door. Yeah, it's the good stuff. Yeah, the more colorful, the more detailed looking the car. Probably the better this stuff. There we go. Yeah, we're looking for those steel plates. See if we can snag them. Abandoned Squire. I had tons of time. Just a scrapper over there. Seems like there might be another car here. Couple of cars. Okay, we can stop for these. Once again, that ain't coming in quick. We hit our time limit, our soft time limit, but the hard time limit's still like a minute or two off. Long enough for me to scrap another car. And if I really wanted to, thinking about like condensing this down, if I really wanted to, I could do some kind of like edited dealio. Where I cut out a lot of this like random harvesting, but I do think this is kind of part of the experience. And eventually we can get probably a little bit more podcasty with it while I'm just sitting around scrapping, but right now I'm in the, I don't want to say kind of like focused let's play stream of consciousness mode. Mostly just in the moment of the game that I'm playing. Yeah, I like it when I can get both with the same combo. Alright, looks like we're good. Oop, nope, 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 you fool. Oh, some scrap metal I missed. Anything else? If there is, oh. Trunk interior. Log. Interesting. Don't know why I can't look at the log for that. Well, we're good to go. Yeah, so I could have stopped at a couple of buildings. We actually would have had time, even in the gas station, but whatever's in the next region is going to take a while. I'm sure. Okay, we're going here. Let's see if we can actually get some story. I think I'm only going to feature missions where I actually go to a story location and do something. The random runs, I think I can do on my own. Some things might change. The car might get some upgrades. I'll try to avoid major stuff, but I also recognize this ain't a short game. But... oh, those are gateways. Where am I? I am here.
There's a whole lot standing between where we are and the deep zone. Like another wall, and the entire mid-zone, for starters. It's not as simple as driving there. We can't control the instability any more than we can control the weather. At the height of LIM R&D, thousands of us lived and worked here in the zone. So we built LIM stabilizers to make certain sectors and roads a little more predictable than others. It was the only way we could operate as a live research compound despite the instability. And yes, the same technology that destabilized the landscape in the first place. LIM technology was always a double-edged sword from the beginning. We're going to put those stabilizers to work and clear you a path. The old observation towers surrounding Sierra ought to have a map of the stabilizers in that sector. Mind swinging by and finding one?
Okay. We do have a big saw blade roll in there. Armored Squire. Or Abandoned Squire. Not armored. Okay, I'm gonna drop my resources off. That should give me enough. Okay. So I see the saw blade, but I think it's gonna leave me alone. Snag it. And it's not like the saw blade snaps back and hits me. That gives me some stuff to work with. Okay. So it wants me to go here? Objective area. Okay, that's nice and easy. I don't think I'm going to be getting that much energy. Well, I don't know. Let's complete our objective. Then maybe we go for some energy. What is this thing? You always have to check. Beating heart. Well, I can't seem to interact with it. It's been 2 months now, and I'm the last member of our team left out here. Totally lost. I have no idea what day it is. Where I am, where I should be headed. Where I am, where I should be headed. Even which way might be north. The roads themselves seem to be changing, and the barriers that the government installed open and close with a mind of their own. I don't know if I'm ever going to get out. But only been able to keep going thanks to magical piles of semi-organic junk that somehow knit the van back together after whatever the thing smashed it apart last time around. I can get hit by electricity or dragged into a tree 10 times over, but these things patch everything up better than any mechanic I know. I just drive into the forest once more, trying the next junction. That's the story of the last living member of the Bug Watch team, stuck out here forever because we came to record a dumb show about insects. Huh. Be good for the car if I actually needed it. But, like, I think my bumper took a smidge of a ding. Okay. That's a saw blade spot, but I think it's on the other side. So I'm not going to stop for any more cars. I don't know how much time we have, and I'm going to benefit more from going for clearing my objectives and the stable energy, because I can get resources anywhere. But obviously plot progress is a little bit more sparing, and then the energy is plentiful, but still we need a lot of it. Something freaky down there. Ooh, hold up. Why is there a red thing here? What does this mean? Oh, gateway too close. I'm indifferent. For a second, I thought it was something special, like that weird purple thing that had popped up the last time I played this. I was, like, going for an escape route. The storm was closing in, then a random purple point of interest popped up. Just as I was getting out of there, and I was like, oh, Could that be something interesting?
The towers are locked up tight, but you can tighten up security protocols all day, only for one disgruntled employee to program in his name for fun and mess it all up. Anyway, the overload code is 4735. Find that stabilizer map and scan it for me.
Oh boy. I was assigned to clean these towers out every time the guards rotated. And things I saw. Let's just say that keeping a watch on Sierra day in and day out did not make for a good time. I didn't envy those guards one bit.
Okay, grab the receiver. Oh, there's the map.
I got it. I'm overlaying the map with the available routes near you.
Gears to chemicals. I don't
There
think
you
we
go.
have those.
Found 3 sector stabilizers that'll do the job. They're not too far, so I've added the location to your route. The access road will lead you straight there once you're ready.
Okay, search or oh, it just wants me to exit? Oh, it wants me to drive out of here. Okay. That's convenient. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back down the mountain. I'm probably still gonna try and grab as much energy as I can getting through. But I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way for too much. If I see one of these armored knights, I think maybe we stop for those. Because it seems like these are pretty loaded. Or squires. There's a squire that probably also means that there's a knight. But yeah, the armored panels give me a chance at getting a steel sheet and some of these other things that I don't have much of. And so yeah, I'll stop for these. Other things, maybe not so much though. Yeah. Steel cars, I guess, in general are good. And at some point I'll probably think, yeah, I got it. Enough, and I don't need to think about this anymore. But at least for here, for now, we're scrapping cars. There's still something deeply satisfying about games where you're like cleaning up and scrapping and dismantling things. I wish there were more games, frankly, that had kind of a focus on that. Less on combat, more on just like harvesting, looting things. This is something I adored about Fallout 4, actually. I don't think I'd like actively play most Fallouts again, just because I mean, one, Microsoft freaking sucks as a company, and I don't really want to support them anymore. Maybe Obsidian, but even then, I don't know. I think a lot of subsidiary studios under Microsoft are still good, but it's still under Microsoft, and I had high hopes for them, potentially with the Blizzard acquisition. I don't think the Bethesda acquisition made nearly as much sense to me. I mean, made sense for them financially, but Bethesda had been doing fine. Blizzard, on the other hand, had really awful management, so it was kind of like, yeah, okay, I can kind of see the justification for hoovering them up. Because Bobby Kotick sucked. And then, of course, Microsoft leadership has said, actually, we don't care about any of the games you're making. You need to... I think they were demanding like a 30% profitability on like everything they make, which is brutal. Most games tend to be about turn about 20% profit tops. I think it's like somewhere between 10 to 20% is the industry average for like profitability for games. So you put in 100 million, you get 120 out, something like that. I could stop at some of these locations. I think I'm going to continue on past this one. We're going to stop at the one that has the energy. Especially because, boy, the weather got bad. This one I'll go into. I think I'm just going to park the car right here. Kind of glad I stopped at the fuel station, frankly. Oof, that's far away. Is this something I can loot? No. And I should probably put some stuff away. Let's see. Why do I bring up... Oh, Fallout. I really enjoyed playing Fallout 4 as kind of like a loot exploration game. Not as a plot story game. I don't know if I like that. Ooh, that's a different pry bar. No, it's a regular pry bar. Swap them out. I don't need more. I think I'm just going to leave that one alone. No sense putting myself at minor or even major risk for just a smidge of loot. Nothing. Pair of lockers, though. Grab those. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop picking up so many... Ooh. Cleared out. Okay. Nope, this one's already open. Really do need to get that insulated suit. Yeah, if there's more, I don't care. Can I even get into this one? Oh, you can. Grab what I can. Arctic crate. Yeah, trying to go kind of quick here. I don't think there's, like, much need to do so. But the faster I go, the more stuff I can get. And apparently we have, like, a whole other region to go to after this one. Do I want to pop into these? Yeah. Snag this. Okay. Hopefully we can get a better backpack at some point, too. Just carry all this stuff. Might also be worth grabbing the snacks out of the trunk. Heal back up again. Because I've taken some amount of damage just kind of out and about. Mostly it's just radiation, more than anything else. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's worth it for me to be too stingy with these flares, considering everything seems to give them. Maybe not everything, but I actively am, like, having trouble storing all... Wow, that was good. Okay, we do have one of these. I might as well. I don't know how much I need plasma for. Ooh. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Don't want to get chopped in half running this thing back. If I keep it in mind, I think I'm... Ooh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. We do have the Minutemen. Interesting. Well, they don't like me. They actually seem to be spawning kind of en masse to trap me. Rude. Okay, move that over. Move the flare gun over. There are snacks. There they are. Alright, and surprisingly, we still have plenty of time. Let's go back to the road. Might as well snack. What is this? I don't know. Don't like it. Alright. Giving me a gate. Or I more or less could leave at this point if I needed to. Kind of don't. We have a fuel station, but it's on the other side of the map. I don't think that's worth my effort. Oh, no, we have a fuel station right here. A nice car? No, it's a junker. Perfect. Well, except for all the tourists. Shoot. I think we're fine. Barely anything. And yet, it's enough to fill up. Okay. Do we want to go into Big Dance? I think so. I think I'm hearing more saw blades. Wherever it is, it's freaking close, though. A friendly dumpster. Damn, dude. That's some good stuff. Alright, there goes the hammer. Alright. I forgot I could jump. Grab whatever. I guess I should grab the paint. No idea if I care. But I should grab it anyway. Alright. Looks like that's everything. Yeah, I'm feeling happy about this. Alright, let's plot a course. So I have a bunch of stuff that I could stop for, but we are running out of space in the car. And we have a whole other region to go to. Which might have the unstable energy? Maybe. So I think I'm just going to grab the last of the stabilizers since it's right there. See whatever's in the next region and then probably bail unless I can get more unstable energy somewhere. Boy, they really like putting a bunch of these saw blades everywhere. I'm going to put the car on the other side so I don't need to worry about it. I'm so glad the saw blades go in a very predictable path. Are they just gonna... Okay, good. They lose interest after a while. I had some concern that they were just going to trap me in there until I just drove through. Looks like we're good to go. It's also starting to get late, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, I think we just head for the exit, go to the next zone, and see what we can get. Because I am topped off. That's tempting. And yeah, we have no current time limits. I was hoping I could get both. Sometimes it can. Yeah, we're gonna grab this. Steel panels, steel plates or whatever, they're expensive. And are kind of what I spend most of my metal on. So if I can just pre-grab a bunch of them out in the field, that's going to save me a lot of metal. Long term. Restart. Start restocking on flares. Okay, think we're good to go? Think we're good to go. Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, familiarity breeds comfort, or leads to comfort. Yeah, I was really stressed out my first, like, video I played on this. Even the DLC was stressing me out a little bit, and so kind of being at this point where I'm just kind of chilling. Not having to worry about too much. Good stuff for that car, but I think we just go. Especially before it becomes proper nighttime. Oh, it's going to be nighttime anyway, isn't it? Because it's going to take who knows how long to get to this next location. Yep. I wonder if this is going to require that I get more energy, and because I'm topped off, I'm not going to be able to get it. That would be unfortunate. Stabilizer, Artesite, Blistering Woods, Outer Zone.
The woods there can be a bit of a maze. If you get lost, follow the pipes. The Limtech and those stabilizers ran so damn hot, only more Limtech could contain it from complete meltdown.
Where am I? I'm north. Well, link stabilizers. I mean, it seems like just follow the road.
It's my turn to give you an explanation about the mass hallucination event that Tobias and Francis were going on about. But don't worry, I won't be nearly as long-winded, because there honestly isn't much that we know about it. It happened on the morning of September 14th, 1961. My colleague, Dr. James Kay, was conducting experiments at a highly classified site in the Deep Zone. He was assisted by my husband, Dr. Alan Turner. At 0400, their experiment unleashed a gamma-ray surge that instantly killed both of them. The surge was an impossible amount of energy, orders of magnitude greater than any man-made source. It also triggered hallucinations in anyone awake within a 10-mile radius. It was a burst of widespread insanity, but only for a short moment.
This ain't gonna work, is it? I have to go up the other way. Because this cuts down. We want to cut up. Yeah, I should have probably planned around this a little bit. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that one before. Spike puddle. I'm assuming don't drive over that. Well, as long as it doesn't spread, it's not a problem. Okay, how are we looking? Mostly comfortable. Pain in the butt road. Definitely hard to go over. And yeah, it seems like the tourists are starting to get kind of different. They're becoming tethered to each other. Which is kind of an annoyance. Let's see. Yeah, this is fine. We'll stop here. Yeah, I probably should have rushed this one and tried to get it done during the day. But then again, nighttime's kind of a nice mood in its own way.
You know, 30 seconds of hallucinations sure didn't feel short when I was free-falling through outer space. Heck of a ride, though. Did you know the rings of Saturn sing?
I saw disembodied arms. Tons of them. They were grasping and crawling.
And, what about you, Oppie? What did you see?
I saw nothing.
How is that possible? Everybody else saw something.
Must have passed me by. I don't know what to tell you.
But weren't you working in your lab that night?
And weren't you supposed to be doing your research rather than keeping track of my whereabouts?
Okay. Wow. Touchy.
I think she did see something. Okay. We want to go to the right, because I think this puts us across a bridge. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go too far out of my way to loot anything. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Oh no, this is fine actually. We want to stay on this road. Definitely might want to look into some kind of insulated barrier. Or upgrade. Or any number? Oh god.
Now that we know the remnants were connected to the mass hallucination, maybe we can figure out what caused it.
Oh boy, do I have theories.
Don't start. Dr. K and Alan clearly uncovered some new way of using Lim to motivate that gamma ray burst.
Oh, yes, precisely. And where do gamma rays come from? But outer space.
Feet back on planet Earth, kid. There are plenty of terrestrial sources of gamma rays. Thunderstorms, for example.
No. You said it yourself. The energy levels from that night were much greater than anything we've seen on Earth.
Sure, but going straight to aliens when there's countless perfectly scientific possibilities. Perhaps Dr. K and Alan developed a limb-assisted mass particle collision. Or, heck, tapped into some sort of gamma ray reservoir.
A reservoir? Or a portal?
A portal. To where exactly?
To Atlantis.
Of course! Now why didn't I think of that? That's absolutely it.
Oh, I'll fully admit this got a little bit more stressful. There's definitely a lot more stuff going on. Okay, so where's the entrance on this one? There it is. Lead shielding.
You've never cared about any of the zone's stories and superstitions. So, why now? What's in this for you?
What I do is not and has never been any of your business.
You're asking us to trust you. So yes, it's our business now.
How about this? You two sign off and count orbs or whatever it is you like to do, and I'll get the driver to the mass hallucination source myself.
Excuse me?
No. Tobias found this remnant. This is his discovery.
Sure. And I'll send you a nice gift basket to mark the occasion. But I won't let anyone interfere with this.
Touchy. Okay, so it actually seems like there's some
We
good
either
stuff
throw
here.
everything we can at this thing, or we lose this chance, and the answers to the mass hallucination are gone forever.
This isn't like one of your little Sasquatch hunts. I'm not letting you get your tinfoil pseudoscience anywhere near this. This is too damn important to me.
It sure didn't seem too important earlier when you messed up and nearly killed the driver.
You want to play that game? You really want to talk about our track records?
Screw you, Oppie.
I'd rather run this remnant into the ground than work with either of you.
Oh, forget it. We're wasting our breath with this old bat. There's gotta be another way.
She's out of her mind. I can't do this.
Look, if you want to waste your precious time picking apart bird droppings and squinting at constellations, by all means.
Follow
That's
their
bad.
lead. But we're better off without them. Trust me. I'll get you through no matter what. This really is my last chance.
Oh. Now, I thought I made an impact driver, but I guess we don't have the space. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Well, at least it's not raining anymore. There is one of those, like, kind of strange auras on the ground. Popped up for a second. Let's just grab these real quick. I don't know if we have too much more of that lead stuff around. Yeah, these things. Seems kind of benign. I don't know what his deal is. It's not hurting me. Whatever it is, though, I kind of want to stay away from it. Okay. Yeah, can't do any more on that. To keep an eye out on the next one. Oh, I put the car in park. That's what happened. Okay. I guess we're already on the road. Is this the correct? Yep. Now, we do have to worry about these guys, as they 100% can lock me in. But it looks like there's ways around them. Ow. I'm not seeing any cars that I want to stop for. Oh. Interesting. Oh, junkyard. More cars. Got it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go way out of my way for any of these. Like I said, I have a ton of resources. If we see another one of those, like, lead paneling things, I'm going for it. Since that's a completely new resource I have not seen before. And could probably use more of. They're kind of blocking the road. Whoa. I don't know what that is. I don't like it when they move. Static stuff I can deal with, but anything that's moving around and possibly getting in my way. Spooky. I'm definitely noticing a heck of a lot more electricity on the road here. Barriers, blockages, moving things, auras. So, we might want to look into some kind of countermeasures. I just actually don't know how many countermeasures there even are. I'm always surprised my tires don't blow out from driving over all of this stuff. Okay, let's see if we spot anything big. It was this thing. Because these have lead. That's why I should probably also build the vacuum. I just don't have enough space for it. But yeah, whatever lead platelets are used for, they're not common on lower difficulty areas, or at least I haven't found any yet. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of lab computers here too. I saw somebody talk about how grindy this got later on. I'm really curious about, from like a practical level, how bad it gets later. Because it seems like it's one of those that as long as you're... Oh, I left the lights on. Don't have a very good battery on this thing. But it seems like as long as you're reasonably... I don't want to say conservative with your resource use, but... Usually I don't think you'd... Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm making it out like a bandit with every run.
All right, we're in business.
The stabilizers are coming online, and the way looks clear, but I'm also getting spikes. The stability in your region is tanking. Get out of there. Fast.
I don't see an easy route there, which is rough. Okay. This is the road, this is the road. We're just going back the way we came. Hopefully we don't get messed up too bad. We might get grabbed by the storm. This is going to hurt. But, I'm not losing time to some of those little guys. Not unless I have to. Okay, there's a secondary path, but I don't see it here. I think I went off the road maybe a little too hard. Okay, here we go. And they're done. Perfect. Yeah, I think we might get caught by the storm on this one, which has never happened to me before. Damn it. Game hung just long enough to be a problem. Got words to say to the jerk to put up all the roadblocks. Please stop. Not going up. There's just all these caution signs all over the place, and it's like, oh, please, why? Was there a more direct path than this? Maybe. My main fear is getting stuck on a tree. Rather take the road that I'm familiar with, even if it's a little spooky. Yeah, it's that purple thing. I might want to check what that is. Or it's gone. Okay. Skip it, not important. Okay, see the beam over there. What I meant about being afraid. Getting hung up on a tree. Oh, shit. Well. Activate emergency teleporter? How do I... How do you flip a car? Okay, so the answer is activate emergency teleporter. It will teleport it to me. Car too far from user. Oh, well, that's bad. Okay. Vehicle protection compromised. Thank you. This is why you should flip your car when it's not super dangerous. We made it. Whew. Well, at least now we know how that goes. The answer is 10,000 Gs of radiation and all sorts of other problems.
Nice work out there. The sector stabilizers are fully operational. You've got a straight shot toward the expansion wall. One more thing.
You may want to consider armoring up a bit. Once you cross that wall, the mid-zone is another beast altogether.
Okay, mid-zone crossing. We're gonna have to wait on that because, oh gosh, I have a ton of resources that I need to offload. Why am I holding these steel sheets? Still don't know what to do with the conductive gold shells either. Okay, well, I set out on this trip to get scrap. I'm 90% certain I gained a boatload. What is this thing? It may actually have gold in it. There we go. Okay, that's full up. That's full up. Bunch of stuff to drop. That's good. Let's see. 09WS Flash Olympia, June 27, 1969. Describing his actions as downright peculiar. Olympia police have detained the man for further questionings, but say they have not yet pressed charges. Meanwhile, protests continue downtown as federal workers and their families express their displeasure at ongoing ARDA layoffs. Okay. What the heck do I do with a conductive gold shell? Do I put it in here? I don't know. Find out. Nope. I don't know what you do with these things. I don't think that's the first one I've found either. That's the paint shelf, is this thing. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. Cardboard boxes. Yeah, there's another one. Grab some more of those. Flare. Okay, so despite everything, the car seems to be completely healed. Oh, I think that's an accessibility setting I turned on to save myself time and effort. Oh, I do have a crude bumper. Oh, right. Might as well go for a better bumper when I get the chance. Oh, because I can only make them. Well, who knows? We might be able to learn how to make better ones now. Okay. First off, equip this. Put this in as well. We still haven't gotten the unstable energy. I think that's in the next zone. Well, what can I get in the meantime? So I can get... Oh, I don't know how to make a hand vac. Liberator. Less precise than a cutting tool. Nevertheless, cleanly remove individual sections of a vehicle. Oh, so if I want to, like, steal a door. Magnetic hammer. Anchor radar. Blowtorch. Light replacement kit. I mean, I guess we might as well get the hand vac blueprint. Okay. Do I have anything else I could grab? Reinforced headlight. Insulated headlight. But I need the advanced workbench for, I think, a lot of these. Side floodlights. What about bumpers? Steel bumper. It was about time. Okay, so we can get insulated panel. Electrical resistance would actually be extremely helpful. Scan a crackling crawler entity. Oh. But yeah, having my car have, like, pretty extensive electricity resistance might be a good idea, considering a lot of things were trying to stop me using electricity. Let's see, what about tires? Can we get the next tier of tire? Off-road tire. Yep. Okay. So can't get that one. Again, lead shielding. I really like the progression systems in this game. It just feels very good. Okay, advanced workbench, advanced workbench. Okay, can't do any of those. Top rack. Oh no, it's just a separate side rack. Still worthwhile. Probably better that we just stack the side racks. That's going to give me some more space. Trunk in the trunk. Nope, can't do either of those. Seat rack. Oh. This is going to cost me most of my materials. Let's see if there's anything else. Side fuel tank. Lightning rod. Okay, what is this limb pulse emitter? Oh. It makes things let go of the car. That actually is kind of good. XL roof storage. But I need to unlock a roof rack. Side rack, seat rack. I think I'm going to go for the seat rack. Still kind of wish this had multiplayer. Because, boy, you could do some fun things with that. Alright. So that gives me some storage space that uses pretty much all of my materials up. And now we have access to the expansion wall. But I'm going to leave that for another video. Let's just take a look at that route. Ooh, boy. Looks like it can kind of speed it. Oh, but we're going here. How? Oh. Okay. So the answer is because these are locations that kind of change, but the map itself stays static. So I've never gone over here. So I actually don't have the route to get to it. So I would have to do this. Stop here, and that would potentially unlock more locations for me to go. Hence why there's this big jump over here. It's to get access to the northern parts of the map. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Well, not helpful or relevant at the moment, but makes perfect sense long term. Anywho, I guess with all of this said, this is a good stopping point for me. So, thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. I don't know how often I'm going to be recording videos on this. And obviously I've got some things I need to do to beef up my car for the next round. But, yeah, I'm going to try and do regular videos on this until it's done. Because this game's so good.